set my intention with love and light to inspire divine beauty and clear insight to love ourselves more with a heart so pure, while navigating life so that love endures, to shine our light so graciously, authentically, auspiciously. I set this intention, and it shall be as above, so below, it is so. What's up? What it is right now. Happy spring to everybody. This is that equinox that I don't know if we've been looking, but I've been looking forward to this particular time of year because this is that time when the sun starts to get out, shine, and do its thing. We shifting from the divine feminine energy in the weather to the divine masculine. And so this is definitely a time we start seeing them flowers start popping up. Y'all see them tulips showing up, popping their head in the house. I'm loving that shit. But this is a time when the sun appears directly above the Earth's equator, right? Ushering in the warmer weather with all of that, right? And so on the other end, you know what I'm saying, they're doing the flip side of their equinox on the southern. Hold up, we're the not northern hemisphere, right? And so the northern hemisphere is moving more into the warmer weather, and then the southern hemisphere is moving into the colder weather and everything. But this is definitely an auspicious time where we're balancing that light and dark energy and everything. And that just really taps into like a lot of the work we have all been doing collectively. We got a lot of energy, a lot of auspicious energy. This is some magical portals that are opening up around the end of this month. Neptune in Aries at 0 degrees. What we talking about? A whole new 165-year cycle. The end of an old Kali Yuga cycle is going down at the end of this month. There's a lot of auspicious working that's going on out here in these cosmic streets. The divine is really supporting us in our ascension. We go see this beautiful little energy thing that Venus is doing at the end of this month, really helping us in elevating in our consciousness, right? And so I'm going to be talking about that a little bit more on my other YouTube channel, Shakesha Divine. Be sure to get on over there, like it, share it, subscribe it, do all of that shit that they tell you to do with that shit, right? Because this is going to be an auspicious time. The planet's been talking, man. And with that, I have really decided to really begin sharing a lot of this information because I've been keeping that shit, to myself for my own edification and everything. But Divine tapped me on my shoulder like, you really need to be sharing this information, So it's definitely a time for me to begin allowing a lot of the downloads and the information that I've been getting to be so that I can be of assistance out here in these particular streets and everything. Y'all bear with me because we got this Mercury retrograde that's going on. And so right about now, my mind is moving a lot faster than my mouth can move sometimes. And so there we go with that. And then the technical difficulties and all of that other fuckery, right? And so there we go with that right there. And then we got the Venus retrograde that's going down and everything. So this is really an auspicious time. We reviewing our relationships, checking to see if they all in alignment with our values and everything. But this particular Aries energy right now, right about now, is really allowing us to step into a new level of power within ourselves. So this Aries energy, like we got a heavy influx of this energy, right? We got it in Venus, we got it in Mercury, and now the sun is pointed there, right? And so all of these energies that are combining together, this is where the sun is really encouraging us to examine like our motivations and our actions and everything. And then we're going to be looking at that, right? With our communication as well as our relationships. See, Aries is about ourself, right? So this is a time for us to really begin reflecting. This is also a time for us to really begin loving on ourselves just a little bit more out here in these particular streets. But anyway, anyway, shout out to the Aries. No doubt about it. Aries energy is real live, real time, fuck around, find out energy. No doubt about it. You need somebody have your back out here in these particular streets. You call on the Aries. They go show up and they go tear that shit up with you. I assure you of that. So definitely shout out to them Aries out there and everything. They can definitely get out there and get, you know what I'm saying, get a little in that bossy energy, right? If I had an ass nigga astrology, right, I would definitely be putting the Aries with bossy ass nigga. That's what I could say about but with Aries when they in that vibration. You understand what I'm saying? But they also here to be able to help us in taking initiative. This energy of Aries, I'm saying, helping us in taking initiatives, you know what I'm saying, making these moves out here in these particular streets and everything. And so Aries is that action energy and everything. And so it's an auspicious tap right about now and everything, right? And so with all of this energy that we have that's surrounding us, this Venusian vibration that's really tapping us into this energy in a most auspicious way, this right here is really allowing us, right, to really begin experiencing some real live ascension out here in these streets. This is some energy. It's auspicious to tap into. And see, with Aries energy, it being that pioneering energy, right? That mess around, look around, find out energy, right? No doubt about it. I had to really pause for the cause because, see, I like usually working with red spectrum energies, right? When I'm tapping into Aries energy, especially when I'm dressing and everything. And then I noticed, damn, I threw this orange on and everything. That was just, I'm gonna tell you something, that was an intentional grab because I just grabbed the first thing so that I could get up, rock and roll and everything, right? But let me tell you, this Aries energy, right, especially with this Venus retrograde that's going on and everything. And then we're going to see a little bit more of this energy just really do some cute shit towards the end of this month. I'm going to tell you something. Keep your eyes open for all of that, right? Aries is powerful energy. It rules the head. Hold up. Where's my the head, the face, the brain, the blood, right? These are all of the things that Aries energy rules over and everything. So this is going to be an auspicious time for us to make sure that we're doing things where we're caring for our face, right? This is you know what I'm saying, some facial routines and everything. So we're going to be talking a little bit about some things that we can do to really incorporate Aries energy within our lives, right? Because this is all about bringing that magical, making it practical within our everyday lives, no doubt about it and everything. But that's going to happen a little bit later. Right about now, I want to deal with the head because Aries definitely deals with the head and everything. And so this is definitely a time for us, number one, get our head together, no doubt about it. And one of the most auspicious ways that we can do that, right, very practical, that spring cleaning, right? Because that spring cleaning is going to give us that clarity that we need. It clears up the clutter. You know, when your house is all cluttered the hell up, at least when mine is, you know, it's really difficult for me to concentrate and focus and everything. And so doing this spring cleaning energy, right, I feel refreshed and renewed when I get that, when my house is freshly cleaned and everything, and I done got rid of a lot of stuff that I don't need no more and everything. It's just an auspicious energy that comes along with that and everything. And so that is absolutely one of the most basic ways that we can tap into this fresh new energy that we got going on with this springtime energy. Oh, and don't forget about this solar eclipse that's going down, y'all. This solar eclipse is making its way on the 29th. And oh my goodness, I got grandbabies is coming in all around this whole Aries eclipse energy that's coming in around these times. So shout out to my grandbabies, no doubt, no doubt. But they definitely come in with this. They definitely come in at this particular time. You know, I don't know if there was an eclipse at that particular time when they came into the planet and whatnot, but you know what I'm saying. But definitely that Aries energy is no doubt in effect right now in my family and everything. Got a lot of Aries in the family, no doubt, no doubt. And so this solar eclipse, right? This solar eclipse that's coming through is going to be a powerful portal to to really begin stepping into the new cycles. Now, right after that, the very next day, we got Neptune that's moving into Aries at 0 degrees. 0 degrees, baby, is all bets off, baby, full speed ahead. This is 0 point activation and everything. And so I want to talk about a few things that's really going to assist us in being able to navigate this particular energy right about now. I like tapping into this particular energy, especially right now. We got all of this Venusian energy, right? And so one of the things that really helps in elevating that energy is the color magenta. The color magenta, it taps us right into the Magi energy. And this right here, this particular portal that we dealing with right here is all about us entering the Magi. And this is about tapping into the magician within, right? Magenta, it opens the door to the realm of possibilities, right? It activates higher consciousness. Hold up, I got to put an outfit together for that now. You know I'm wrong if I don't. Hold up, let's talk about it. Let's do it. We go do some fashion alchemy. Now, I had to get in here and do this shit, right? Because like I said, I've been moving more into a direction of making sure that most of the clothes that I'm wearing is supporting my vibration, right? And so with doing that, I have to really make sure that I'm focusing on like more classic styles and everything. So it's going to take a little bit more of an effort because they're not, they don't have all of the designs and the trends on it, right? So it's more like of a bare bones type of thing, right? And so what I've been doing is tapping into the energy, the frequency, the vibration of whatever intention that I had. Now, at this particular time, when I put this one together, this was more about bringing in that love vibration because this was right when Venus went into retrograde, right? And when Venus goes into retrograde, right, there's a lot of conflictual energy, especially when it's in Aries, right? So there's a potential for all of that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't know what y'all heard in the street about Venus retrograde and everything. Now, there's a lot of relationships that go through a lot of changes and everything, right? And that happens from time to time and everything, right? But Venus retrograde is pretty good for me. Venus retrograde is really good for me. So I'm really rocking with Venus retrograde. Now, life come without the conflicts and everything, especially if you marry, you know what I'm saying? Or in a committed relationship, you already know like that exchange is going to happen. It's going to go down, two different people trying to merge their lives together. And that conflict is going to come about and everything. But when you're really wanting to elevate and tap into a love frequency, a color to work with is absolutely like along that pink spectrum, right? And so with this particular energy, I had to deal with that magical magenta and everything. And so right here, this is an all cotton outfit and everything. And you know what I'm saying? So I like to work with, cotton leathers and all of that other stuff. Magenta is such a bold and expressive color, taps right into that Aries energy and everything, right? And so right here where I was talking about this whole material matters thing, right? Because, it absolutely does. It supports your vibration and your frequency. Now, I don't know if it's intentional that we got a lot of these synthetic fabrics. I know that it's probably cost effective and everything. But it's really in our best interest to be a lot more conscious and aware of the things that we're putting onto our bodies, right? Because we got so many factors that's going on environmentally that kind of work against us and lowers our vibration and everything. And we have to really, especially those of us that are conscious, have to be really aware of those things that we're taking in around us so that we can navigate it. Now, I'm not saying that we got to be on this perfect track because we also have to remember about what a fine-tuned body that we have. Like our body has to be able to adjust to a lot of the things that's around us, right? So having a little bit in your life so that your body can build the immunity, that's what I'm looking for, the immunity to a lot of the things that's, you know what I'm saying, that's probably not serving us for our highest and greatest good. It's probably in our best interest to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we're exposed to at least a little bit of it at the end of the day. But I like to deal with that cotton. I like to deal with the linen. Linen got to be one of my favorite fabrics. I just like the way that that feels and everything, right? That's just, you know what I'm saying, a special one for me. And the weather is beginning to break, but I've been dealing with a lot of wools and everything. So I only been dealing with like wool sweaters, and you know what I'm saying? I got a few skirts and everything that are wool and everything. And the wool, it really does, support that vibration and everything, just as well as linen does. I like rocking with the leather and everything. Now, the leather for me, it really taps into that spirit animal thing, right? Taps into the goddess Hathor, right? Especially with that whole Venusian vibration and everything, right? This is really allowing us to tap into that energy of wealth, abundance, and all of that. So, shout out to the leather, no doubt about it. See, I brought the belt to bring that in along with some boots. If you don't know, get you a good pair of boots. A good pair of boots will save your life. I promise you that, right? Because you're going to need, of course, like I told y'all all in Pisces season, if your feet ain't comfortable, you ain't comfortable, right? But a good pair of boots, that's an investment piece right there. Now, I don't care what you do with the rest of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Forget what you heard and everything. I like going to thrift shops and finding stuff all of the time and everything, but I will put my money down for a good pair of shoes. And a good pair of boots is definitely an investment, no doubt about it. I like them. I like any boots that just really support and feel good on my feet and everything. Long as the leather is real and everything and they're crafted well, I'm rocking with that shit. Like I like the Paul Green. I think he's in Austria or some shit like that, right? But the shoes, the boots, and everything that you wear, they really support your feet, and they expand, you know what I'm saying? And see, that's when you got you a good pair of shoes, when you put them on and everything, and then they start to conform. That's the word I'm looking for. Conform to your feet and everything. But the belt right here, now you saw how jive this was right here, right? See, now this don't look like it's nothing at all. The belt absolutely rescued this outfit, right? Because I don't even think that I would be seen out here in these streets with that shit on, right? But that belt, it just came to the rescue. It was the hero of this whole outfit right here. So that belt, it made all the difference in the world. And this belt got little quartz crystals in there and everything, right? And I like that a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? Some solar plexus activation, no doubt. So when I got that, I was feeling kind of special and everything. That belt is real leather. It's a sturdy belt. That's another thing that I will invest in and everything. Now I got a couple cheap belts and everything, and they ain't worn too often, right? Because those real belts, I don't know, they just give me that extra sense of security. And I think that's around like that solar plexus area, also the sacral chakra area, and everything, helping to stabilize in that energy and everything. But this real leather belt that I put on, it added a lot of structure to that outfit and everything. Now I'm looking on, what did I say on this particular thing right here? It gives ways to definition. Yeah, it definitely does, especially for folks like me. I got a little bit of pouch in the belt, you know what I'm saying, the belly and whatnot and everything. And so I always need that waist definition to help to be able to make it look a lot more proportionate and everything. The black right there, I like this black a lot, right? The black, it just really tones down the loudness of this magenta, right? Because typically what I would do with a skirt this color is wear like a white skirt with it and everything. But I wanted to just go ahead and dive into the energetic vibration, right? Tapping into this Venusian vibration in Aries, right? Bringing them both together, making it bold, making it assertive, right? Making it right to the point and in your face, because like I said, magenta opens the energy. It opens portals of the realm of possibilities. It activates higher consciousness, awakening the magi within you, right? It encourages affirmative action being taken out here in these streets. It awakens the magician. It connects you to the gangster up in you and everything. And then that black that brings it in there and everything, very, very protective color, no doubt about it, right? Because what black does is it protects the energetic field. It works like an energetic shield. It absorbs unwanted vibes. It strengthens the aura by transmutation. It has cloaking abilities as well, right? Also brings a little touch of class, very mysterious color, all of that gets you tapped into that particular vibration and everything. And what it does, I'm going to tell you what it does. Energetically, it plays the tambourine in the color band, right? So if there's a color that's being played, it ain't gonna come and outdo the other color or nothing like that. It's just go and set that off and just make that other color shimmy and shine and shake and just really bring out the majesty in those particular colors. So I like when black goes with colors like that because it just really does its thing. So I threw that vest just to see what it would look like and everything. I went ahead and I rocked with it for a little bit because it did jazz it a little bit, in my humble opinion, right? And again, this is all about bringing that protective energy, surrounding that heart chakra, surrounding all of those. Because see, that energetic protection and everything, right? This is helping and balancing out that particular energy. Because you don't want to be out here with big love energy and everything, not reciprocated out here in these particular streets and everything. And so that black helps to absorb and transmute that. And so I like that a whole lot. But then I also, looked at the option of maybe even perhaps dressing it down. Now, see, now my plan for that day was to get out and about, walking around to the park and everything. And so I was just go ahead and casualize that and everything, dress it down. This jean thing, it does the trick for everything. It brings it all down and everything. And then I like that jean thing a lot because what I can do, it got little pockets on the side, right? So then I can put me an auspicious crystal right up there in the pocket that's really going to help to connect me with the star player. And on that one, I usually typically have like a bird pen or some type of a spirit animal or something that's really connecting me with energies that I want to be connected with for my intentions of that day, right? That's going to support me throughout the day. I'll usually have that. And so that jean jacket really helps in facilitating all of that. But I think I went with the vest that day because it was a warmer day. And that one is typically, warmer than the other one and everything. So that was a real winner right there. I threw my little bag on and everything. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I had the binoculars in there because, I've been seeing owls. I've been seeing hawks. I've been seeing falcons. I've been seeing all types of spirit animals and everything. Oh, I almost forgot about this too. The other spirit animal that I ran into was that mouse. And when that mouse shows up, the mouse reminds us about making sure that we're paying attention to the details that surround us, right? And the devil is always in the details. Now, me, I'm going to tell you, I'm a Virgo rising, baby. So the details is what the business that I'm about. Well, you see what I'm doing. I'm talking details right now, right? So anyway, the devil is in the details, no doubt about it. And that mouse came through definitely to let us know that we need to be making sure that we're checking in on those particular details, especially as we moving into this equinox and everything and clearing out a lot of that particular energy. So I had to do that while I thought about it and everything. Because y'all know Mercury is in retrograde and mess around in these streets and forget all about it and everything, right? So anyway, yeah. So that magical magenta, I'm telling y'all, is a move to make. It's an auspicious tap. To get in with this particular energy and everything is going to really help in getting us alignment with the higher vibrations, right? Because it's going to tap us into, it's going to awaken that magician within. I love that magenta. I love it so much. Another thing, I'll be wrong if I don't add this in now. I'm going to be wrong. Hold on. I'm going to just do this real quick because I got to do it. I got to. This is another auspicious tap for this particular energy, especially as we move into this eclipse. I was going to save that for another time. I said, no. We need to work with this energy right now. This is, hold up. Let me add that up here. The Mystic Topaz. The Mystic Topaz is an auspicious tap. It is a tap. It's a tap. It's a tap. I'm here to tell you now, this right here, it aligns the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra for empowered communication. This is all about when you really want to tap in, tune in, and everything, speak from the heart, but really get higher and elevated guidance. This right here, shit, yeah. This is going to be an ally right about now for this Mercury retrograde, right? This is increasing your intuition. It's going to upgrade your confidence out here, right? And it taps you into the fairy realm. You know they in effect right now. You know when the springtime hit, now they come through all the time, right? But when the springtime come, they really showing up with some magical messages and whatnot. I'm liking this energy a whole lot. So yeah, definitely get you a mystic topaz. The mystic topaz, this one right here, I got that in the flower thing, right? Because you know I like flower, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And in the middle of that, that's a clear quartz crystal, you know, and that just really amplifies the energy and everything. I've had these for quite some time. And I gotta tell you, every time I rocks with these earrings, I'm just never disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just never disappointed. And if I really want to connect on a level where I'm having fun, this is really going to tap you into that fun, you know, free spirited type of energy and everything. But then when you need to get it serious and really get it cracking and everything, it, you know what I'm saying, you just right align right with it. So you know you can do this anyway. You magical, you know you can do that. But this mystic topaz is going to support you in doing this for you. These are the tools that's really going to help you and support with that. And you don't have that, you get you a crystal and you call on the crystal angel of the mystic topaz and begin working with these particular energies, because you got to remember at the very end of the day, you are the magic. However, the mystic topaz holds that energy. The crystals hold the energy, right? And then we can work with them and align with those particular energies, accessing those particular energies. They will support those energies within us so that we can really show up, shine bright, shining our light out here in these streets in a way that's most empowering. No doubt. No doubt. All right, all right. Hold up. Let me take you down. Thank you very much, Mystic Topaz. Shit, yeah. We got to do that. No doubt about it. And so I want to go ahead and leave out, but there's a message that was laid in my heart about in the springtime, especially right about now. Venus retrograde, I'm seeing, you know, about us recognizing the beauty within ourselves. See, this Venus retrograde, it being in Aries, is really allowing us to step into our power, but making sure that you in the mind frame, in the consciousness, right, of being your most confident, your most effective self, and recognizing that beauty that's within you. See, Spirit wants you to recognize that you're beautiful, unique, and attractive. And so when I pulled this card up, the 17 beauty, I said, oh, slow down now. Slow down. Here we go. This is really about making sure that you honoring that beauty that's within yourself, because when you do that, this is when you tap into your magic, baby. See, when you feeling good about yourself and you rolling in your highest vibration, right? This is when you start finding yourself getting in alignment, because you're magnetic to all of those things that you want to attract. Your vibration, it rises up. I had to learn that shit the hard way, right? But now that I recognize what time it is, I've been trying to make it more of a conscious effort to just really begin recognizing that. So recognizing the inner and outer beauty, because that's what this here is all about. We talking, right? Is really going to help in elevating us in a most powerful and impactful way. So hold up. Let me read the message that we got with that particular card. Okay. When was the last time that you looked in the mirror and felt good about what you see? Did you know that your features can literally change based on how you feel about yourself in your life? Didn't I just say that? I can't make this shit up. I love it. Anyway, your internal experiences are etched on your face, in your body, and people can feel your energy when you enter a room. And when a person who is not thought of as being physically good looking connects to their own inner light, wisdom, and warmth, the glow that emanates from within makes them extremely appealing and attracts people and opportunities towards them. Focus on what you love about yourself and allow yourself to shine. If you're being challenged by how you see yourself, this could be a perfect time for an internal and external makeover. Come on, come on, come on. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. Connecting to that inner beauty. I love it when we recognize that beauty within ourselves. See, this Venus retrograde. See, the divine is giving us this high five, this assist, this alley oop, helping us out and recognizing that that's not a superficial thing, loving yourself. See, somebody done told you that shit so they can talk you up out of your position. But I'm here to tell you that that's some bullshit. So let's talk about this. Let's get this work that goes with that, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to get a mirror, right? And get yourself a mirror. And you'll look in the mirror, look at your face in the mirror and acknowledge what is beautiful about you, right? It can be physical, it can be spiritual. And then you're going to think about this one though. Ask yourself how you nurture your internal beauty. Do you allow others to see your light, your caring side, your kindness, your warmth? Then ask your body what it needs to feel healthy and taken care of. Now, this could involve changing your diet, having a new exercise program, updating the wardrobe, getting a new haircut, etc. I would advise you doing that after the Venus retrograde. But give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. Start really considering that. Yeah, the word on the street is that that's not a good time to do any new shit beauty wise when it's the Venus retrograde. They say it may not turn out the way you think it is, right? So that's, you know what I'm saying? But hey, do you. If you feel led to do it, I'm gonna tell you something. You go on and do your thing, because I done made some moves in the Venus retrograde that really turned out a winner in my book. So you do it with yourself, but give to yourself, no doubt about it, right? See, it's a time for us to begin turning into that internal wisdom within ourselves and everything, so that we can really begin emanating the true majesty that's within us and everything. And so this is what we're talking about right here, about inspiring divine beauty, gaining that clear insight so that we cannot be in these positions, right, where we're not valuing ourselves. And so the divine is definitely setting us up so that when we move forward in this new cycle, right, we showing up, loving ourselves out here in these streets, right? No approval necessary, right? We don't need all of that other stuff, right? We moving more into a different type of energetic field. And I'm liking this a whole lot. So I wanted to also, hold up. Because Aries season, hold up, one more thing. The hat. I forgot about the hat. You know, Aries rules the head, right? And so, I had to pull the cowboy hat out, right? Now, I like wearing hats, the cowboy hats and all of that other stuff, right? But get you an auspicious hat for this particular Aries season. Now, this is the time to do it because, listen, I like wearing my hats and everything in the summertime, in the wintertime, whatever. I like hats with brims. I'm with that. I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I got like some prominent Aries placements and everything, right? Because that's just what it do, But get you get you a powerful ass hat, right? Because see that hat right there, see, especially, and then figure out like what your color is. Now, black is always a winning color because again, you know what I'm saying? It works as a protective energetic shield. It absorbs unwanted vibes and strengthens that aura and whatnot, right? So you definitely can consider that black, that sophisticated, you know what I'm saying, touch of class that's gonna bring it in here, tapping into the whole mysterious vibration, you know what I'm saying? And so this is definitely a color to tap into for hats and whatnot. But whatever it is that you like and everything, you can really celebrate that Aries season by dealing with a hat, no doubt about it. And so next week, I'm talking about some wellness tools, some other things that we can do, right? To be in alignment with this energy of Aries and really begin supporting ourselves for our wellness, for our highest and greatest good. That's really going to aid us in really connecting to the star player within, no doubt about it, right? So anyway, let me get up out these streets and everything. I got some things to do. Oh, one thing, hold up, hold up, hold up. That just flashed in my mind. That sun, it transitioned in Aries at 5:01. Now watch out, because 5:01 with that sun in Aries reminding us to examine our motivation, our passion, and all of that other stuff. Examine ourselves, huh? But this is also when that sun at 5:01 a.m. 5:01, it it literally means activation of inner gifts. Now, this 5:01 was also bringing in the message, right? This was also bringing in the message of spiritual teachers on new journeys being empowered. Enter the Magi. 5:01. Rock with that number, man. Rock with that number. This is a number that's reminding you to stick to that vision. Step into your power. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Stepping into that energy of boldness, of authority, of leadership, baby. Let's do that. Let's do that. I like it a whole lot. So I hope that this helped you out. Peace and light, peace and love.